The market is bullish. Everyone turning euphoric slowly. Crypto market is reaching $2.5 trillion cap. Remember, we were closer to $2 trillion. We slowed down, we had a resistance, we broke above, and we told you we are moving higher. And right now, when you look at Bitcoin, which is breaking out as of now, from this pattern shows you we are continuing higher. If you remember what we talked about in our previous video, if you remember what we told about what's going to happen in the market and what you see right now on a daily, weekly chart of Bitcoin, and then you go to this, you see there is a lot of opportunities in this market. If you see what is happening in the market as of now, how many of the assets are giving you those opportunities, pumping higher, you're going to be surprised. Say this is just one of the chart which we have done. Now what's interesting here is how high assets go and what profits you could really make. So this is one of an old chart which I posted in Patreon saying Quant, showing you the rally is starting here. That's like $8 at that time, and we were breaking higher. Right now Quant is staying around $286. Remember, the bottom here was like 1.5. We started focusing it around $5 to $8, $10 mark, and right now it's $286. Now in the market you have a lot of opportunities. Say Cardano was one of them. If you know that, right? But you get opportunities on a regular basis. This was Polymath a couple of days back, right? You just saw this reaching its target. Now we did that in the anticipation, say week back. Say Polymath, this is what we showed. We're gonna get a breakout here. Look at the RSI and the MACD with the price pattern, and then you know, okay, this is going to be your targets. Right now, where are you standing? You are hitting your targets, target 1, target 2 in just a week. So magic happens when you really understand where you're going, right? We hit those in FTM. We had this breakout showing you that Phil is breaking out and moving higher. Now if you look at that, we are nearing our target. So once you understand that assets tends to do repeated patterns, look at XRP, it's giving you similar pattern right now. You had this breakout here in Filecoin, and then you reached your targets. You were clearly pumping. Now why do we have to understand the market? Because the market is really important. You can't just stay out of the market and move higher without looking at the market. Now XRP on a 4-hour looks like this. You are trending higher. You had a higher high here and a lower high. Then you went up again, creating a new high, then a new low, which is a higher low, higher high, and you continued doing that until here. Now you came back and you actually had a same low there. So if we were going below, then yeah, the moving average would have been the target of 1.2, but you bounced as we anticipated. Now if you go through this, you understand one thing for sure, because the market show you a lot of different stuff. But whenever the market is showing you something, you need to first understand, okay, what is the market going to do? And for that, you really need to understand the indicators. Because when we look at the price and the action, looking at, okay, this is happening. Could we have predicted this bounce before? Now, not boasting, but yes, you could have done that. Because with the help of RSI, we highlighted this before. When we were going down and people were like, we are going to $1.2, we are going to $1, we are going to $0.8. There were a lot of rumors, but we were looking at the patterns, recent price history, and saying, okay, this is a possibility and retest and bounce is going to happen. We did that previously. We're going to do this here. And look at the price action right now. You understand that, yes, we did that. Now, why is it so important? Because we are nearing an area where you are entering towards a breakout. Look at this and understand what the price is showing you. We are going to go through weekly, daily, 3-day and give you what you are going to eye as the next targets. Welcome to the Scientific Investor family, where we discuss crypto and science behind investing regularly. We had a lot of rumors, right? We're going to go down on September 1, we're going to go down September 2, September 1st week, a lot of things. But you see what's happening in the market, and you have to understand who told you we are not going to go down, we're going to go high. Because there were even rumors saying Bitcoin is going to go to 15,000, Bitcoin is going to 10,000. And I'm like, okay, maybe we are going to go there, but as of now, it's not the time for that, because the weekly, which is kind of a little bit macro scenario here, shows you we are trending higher. We have all those factors which you need in a bull market. Now, as you know, I'm not a Bitcoin bull, but yes, the market is pushing higher. If you believe it or not, the asset is trending higher. Now, at the same time, when Bitcoin is pumping higher, you are coming back into the Bitcoin dominance and you are seeing this. At that moment, you should ask yourself what's happening in the market, because we just saw the market cap moving from $2 trillion all the way up to $2.5 trillion. So where is the money going in? That's a big question, right? And that's when you need to understand certain coins are doing really well. Now, when the large cap coins are moving, when they are getting positive, when they are moving in green, you need to understand where you should be to make profits in this market. That's one of the reasons we actually regularly do charts for various different assets, show you the breakout opportunity, and we have alerts which gives you, right away say this as an opportunity, we are going to look at this, we are going to look at that, and all of this, if you follow them now, you'll see that we met our targets. Now, if you have a lot of assets in your portfolio, you can definitely look at the Patreon. It will give you a lot of value. Depending upon your size of portfolio, you can enter into different tiers where you're going to get a lot of charts, a lot of breakout calls and updates, which if you use correctly, you can make a lot of profit. Because if you see a target and you're entering close to that target, even if that was a perfect call, you're not going to make much of it. Rather, if you're going to test breakout and buy the retest, you're going to make the most of it. If you're buying even into the breakout, you're still going to make the most of it. Similarly, when you enter into any asset, say right now we focus on XRP because of its fundamentals, because right now when we look at the current affairs, it's getting super bullish, because when they compare the wallets, the active wallets, you see that difference here, right? This is on September 4. You see this 25,942 active address in XRP, which is XRP Ledger. That network shows you in 24 hours, whereas a month back we were kind of half of that. That shows you the interest is building and it's going higher. So a month back, where we, right? You need to look at that. So when you look early August, you were at the bottom and then it was ramping up, you went up, then activeness went down. People became a little bit fussy because we were slowing down. Some of them took profits, moved out, and right now this is what the market is doing. So man, and focus on what the market is showing you, because that's really important to see. You broke high, there's a 3-day chart above the moving average, you came back, the pullback was there, we retested the moving average, we are bouncing. So you don't get much better than this. On the weekly candle, it's still sticking to what we talked previously. You are showing these patterns. This is on weekly, so you break higher. This is on 4-hour chart to daily chart where you are getting this one. So your target is valid and you still know where you are headed. Now, when you enter the short-term scenario, you need to understand what we are going to do, because right now we are near 1.3 mark and that's our resistance. Now, you also need caution, red flags, right? So if you are a trader trading on a shorter time frame and you're waiting for this, if we don't close above this on a weekly, that's going to happen soon in some hours, and we are not going to continue higher in the next candle. That's a little bit bearish, but this is a bull trend where you're getting a bullish flag which you're breaking to the upside, where your trend itself, the macro trend itself, is moving to the upside. You just have to connect these bottoms and you see what the trend is, and now you understand we are moving high. Now, most of them want to really know what's going to happen next hour. Better you jump into a hourly chart and look at that. Right now in an hourly chart, you are seeing this. Most of them who are familiar with the price action know this as bull flag. So you literally had an impulse, and that impulse was to the upside, right? If you look at this, you can see that the price went higher. We came here, we had a bullish flag, we broke higher. Now what can you literally do? You can just go into a measure tool, take the price and come here, look at the flag. So this would be your first scenario where it's going to be around 2.5%. This would be your second scenario, which would be like 5%. So 2.5 to 5% is the breakout from here. Now put that into perspective. You're taking that here with the breakout, and you see the price can go up to 1.342 for just this pattern created in an hourly chart. Now to zoom out and look at the bit more clear picture. Now in an hourly chart, it's a lot of noise. If you're trading that, good luck fighting the high frequency trading bots. But yeah, people do that. A lot of people try to do that. Some of them are successful, but majority of them lose on a regular basis. So yeah, this is your resistance point which you need to break higher. So the first point was around 1.3 and we are near breaking that, and the second point which you get the standard deviation is here. So the range which you are anticipating the price to break higher is this. Once you break above this, so for example, if you take a polyline and show this, once you go through this and break higher, retest, that's that bullish signal which you are looking at for a continuation pattern to the upside. But remember, you still on a 4-hour chart, you see a trend which it is moving to the upside. When you came back, you did not come back here to your support zone, rather you stuck here, right, in that range, and then you bounced. So now when you look at this, you need to understand we are eyeing at the pattern on a 4-hour. Now even in 4-hour and daily, you are seeing similar vibes. When you go into a daily, if you want to reduce the noise, what you can do is just close this, take it off and try to connect this. So now you literally see that, okay, we literally had a pattern where we were being resisted. Now we broke higher. After the break, we came back, retested. After the retest, what's happening now? This is again important because this is happening on a daily chart. Last time when we had this engulfing candle and the retest, we told you what's going to happen. A lot of people didn't listen, but believe me, we told you what's going to happen. Now if we take the price action, we do understand we had this pattern, we broke higher, we have this pattern, we are breaking to the upside. Now at the same time, you also have to understand when you have a candle, say like this, where you are trending to the upside, and then a corrective candle staying like this, we are still inside that pattern. Remember, we are still inside that range, nothing changed. And then when you see a engulfing candle which moves above this, breaking this particular range, when you break this particular range, it shows the trend is going to continue higher in the actual direction of trend. So once you understand the macro trend and you are able to analyze these patterns, the price, you are going to make the most of it. Why? Because you now know the direction of the market. This is a fight between buyers and sellers. Buyers push the price above this trend, and then sellers were like, no, we are going to push this back into the range. But as soon as you came closer to that resistance, buyers are saying, no, it's a support now. They're buying back in, they push the price and it closed there. After which, the next candle, we went higher. Now for here, me in South Korea, we are about to close this candle, right? This is the next day, it's Monday. So we are going to start a new candle and it's going to be here. And that start is above these two candle close. Now if you understand technical analysis, that's a lot of momentum, that's a lot of stuff happening, because on a MACD you see this, we are going to cross to the upside. To get the clear picture, zoom out, look at the trend, look at the price action, look at the price action pattern, and then use your indicators. That's why we term them as indicators. They are formulated from the price, but it shows you what is about to happen by reducing the noise in the market. So guys, that's what we usually do for all these other assets. if you have a lot of assets in your portfolio and you're worried about where to take profits, or if you are looking to trade some and you really want these breakout calls to enter into some of them to make money from most of them, you literally can make this, because the call on the right time does matter. Before this breakout, when we show you this is going to happen, it's breaking out, if you enter there, say 2% of your portfolio, 3% of your portfolio, and it does you this 2, 3, 4x or 5x, that means the 3% is now 15%. Next time when you trade, you can literally use 5% each, which you just made from profit, into 3 different breakouts. Now even each of them doing a 3x or a 1x makes you 30%. So in very short time, your 3 to 5% of trading bag turn into 100% of your portfolio. That's magical, right? But remember, if you trade medium term, 2 to 3 months, and you make it, that's a great choice. But if you're trying to make that on a shorter time span, a week, a day, you know, who knows, people want to make money so fast, they do all those risky stuff. But if you understand the market and the opportunities in the market and have a little bit of patience, you are definitely going to make this. Because you just come here in the last 7 days, you can just click on that one and it shows you which coins are in negative. They haven't done much, right? Then you click on it again and you see which coins did perfectly well. Now go back, look at what we talked about these assets, the breakouts for these assets. You had that shown in the Patreon before they even started breaking out. Now that's how you literally make your money. So guys, stay true to yourself, look at the monthly chart and ask XRP, okay fine, I'm in XRP, what is it going to do? If my asset is XRP and the race horse I'm betting on is XRP, and you analyze the trend and say, okay, this is what that is doing, should you be worried? If it's me, I'm not worried. If you remember, we just plotted previously and informed that this is happening literally. The price is bouncing to the upside, we wait at the bottom. Now most of the people, what they do is they wait till it reaches the bottom and then they're like, should I buy? No, it's gonna go lower. Then they wait again, the price comes here at the top and they're like, should I buy? Yeah, better I would buy now than waiting for long term and missing. Literally have to understand, when the price was at 0.5, not everyone really wanted to buy, but the price breaks $1, all of them jump back into the market. Support, resistance, trend line, pattern is so important because this is price history. Learn it, master the market, because mastering the market cycle is really important for anyone in the market who wish to make money. So guys, if you got value for your time, please do support the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want further value for a lot of your assets in your portfolio, to know where to buy, where to sell, if you're already in a lot of assets, to choose which assets to keep after wave 2, which assets to close in wave 2, where to take profits, you need that information, then you can look at the Patreon. So guys, the link is in the description below and I'll meet you on the next video. Bye for now.